Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 50 Shades of Tay. One of my favorite films this year is The Wilderness, and today I am so excited to be joined by its writer and director, Spencer King, and its star and producer, Hunter Doohan. It's so good to see you both. How are you doing today?
Good. It's good to see you too. Saw you at the screening at Ojai.
Oh my gosh, that was such a special day. I had such a great time just driving out there and then getting to see the film in a theater with a crowd was very nice. How has it been for you two, being, out on the road and screening this film in the theater and getting to hear directly from the audience?
Yeah, it's been great. And thank you for coming out there and making that drive. And that was a really special screening. So I'm happy that you were able to make that one. It's been really cool. And it's been cool to see different different reactions from different people. And yeah, being in Ojai was nice. It was nice to kind of get out of the bubble here. And yeah, we're going to New York next week to the New York premiere. So it's been really special.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's been
awesome.
really fun.
Have any of the reactions from the audience like surprised you? Because when I went to the Ojai screening, it was really emotional, and a lot of people you could tell this film really spoke to them. People had personal experiences that this film resonated with them. How has it been like getting to hear these stories?
Yeah, it seems to be a common thing at the screenings is getting to hear either from survivors from similar camps or other TTI programs, um, or just it seems to stir up a lot of emotions in people, and sometimes people have like I don't know, a lot of questions of like more about the like real life version of it, and then um, yeah, and sometimes it's funny just to hear the like the little moments people pick up on and what kind of gets to people. It's always something different.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been great to hear from people that went through these programs and it seems like the consistent theme is that they feel like their experience is honored in a way, which is what we're trying to do, and not exploit it or dramatize it.
Mhm. So Spencer, I was curious, how did you know Hunter was the perfect person to fill this role of Ed?
Well, he's just such a talented actor and seeing him in a lot of his previous work, um, yeah, it was a dream, It felt like uh it felt like where you start and kind of from my experience, you usually don't reach the person that you kind of initially want to work with, but it worked out like that. And yeah, his work in obviously Wednesday, but in Your Honor, especially, I felt like really translated. And and yeah, so it was amazing, and he encompassed it and brought so much more to it than I could have ever imagined.
Hunter, when we met, I did get to
I'll pay
fanboy
you
out.
later.
Oh my gosh. I did get to fanboy out a little bit about how much I love your performance as Adam in Your Honor. You always choose such
Thank you.
interesting and exciting roles. Obviously, Tyler in Wednesday. What was it specifically about this role of Ed that you were excited to portray?
I mean, as soon as I read the like opening scene, I was so shocked and I was like, is this real? And kind of like looking into it and then getting to talk to Spencer and just getting to explore this world I didn't know much about. I have a friend who went to a program, but it wasn't a wilderness program. Um, yeah, and so kind of just explore that, and then Spencer and I really connected on just like the backstory of the character and how he's working through all this grief after losing a parent. Just really spoke to me, and yeah, I was kind of in from the very first like first few pages of after I received the script.
Spencer, I know that this story is personal to you as both the writer and the director. What are you hoping that audiences can learn from your film?
Well, I definitely hope that from a just an exposure to these programs, I hope that there's a level of understanding to it and that maybe parents that are thinking about uh, avenues to help their kids out, that they can kind of do a little bit more research on a program if that's the decision that they want to go down. And yeah, and then also from like a cinematic perspective, I hope that people can be moved by an authentic story, and a form of storytelling that's a little bit more of a breadcrumbs along the way, and like you have to pay attention. And those are a lot of my favorite films, and I hope that the film was successful in that, and that people can kind of appreciate that form of storytelling. I know that it's a lot of films now. Um, it's harder to get films made that are you have to be patient with. So, and I think that there's still an audience for that.
Hunter, this is your first time as a producer on a feature-length film. What was that experience like for you? And is this something that we can expect more of from you in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. I hope so. Um, it was incredible. I mean, it kind of came about just from Spencer and I really getting along and talking about the script. And, I was lucky enough that he asked me to come on. And I just learned so much about filmmaking and storytelling in general. Um, I just loved getting to be a part of it. I love acting, but it's only just like one little piece of the whole process. So getting to have just like a say, or even just to like getting to be in on conversations and listen and learn was huge for me, and I loved it. I can't wait to do more.
Other than acting and producing, are there any other roles that you would like to try out?
Yeah, I write a lot, and so I want to put together my own project and write and direct. So be calling Spencer and be like, "How did you deal with these fucking actors?"
Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. Uh, so the title of this film is The Wilderness, and it really does take place out in the wild. But I was curious, how far out in the wild are you? Like, if we were to turn the camera around, would you see, a hotel, or are you guys like really out in the
No,
wild?
we were really out there. I mean, sometimes the town we were staying in was so small, but sometimes even an hour away from the little town, even.
Yeah, it would not have been. I advise people to try not to get injured where we were.
Yeah.
So my 3.5 hour drive home from Ojai, I really got to
What?
think about I know it was crazy, but it was worth it. It was worth it. It was totally worth it to see it in a theater. Um,
I'm
I
glad you're
got
not
to,
like coming to this with us so
oh my
bitter after
God, could you imagine?
that.
No,
I
no,
wish
You're
you
no,
like,
can write that.
this fucking
Yeah,
movie.
wish you could
no, no,
write
no.
that gas off.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I really got to like think about the film and reflect on it, and especially the audience participation afterwards. Um,
Cool.
I found this one to be really inspiring. So I was wondering, what is something, whether it's a movie, a TV show, or even music that you guys have gotten to experience lately that inspires you?
Mm, that's a good question. I uh I really enjoy I just saw Roof Man in theaters. I thought it was so good. I don't know if you've seen that one yet, Taylor, but
Not yet.
yeah, I mean, I love the director of that, Derek France, and Place Beyond the Pines is one of my favorite movies, and that was inspiring. It really that film really makes you sit in some discomfort, which I appreciate. So yeah.
I like that movie too. I just rented that and saw it. I was like thinking the whole time, I was like, oh well, they probably added this love story. This isn't true. And then they had the interview with the real woman. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, I was like, dude, go, like leave town. You're
I
just
know, don't go back,
like,
don't go
no.
back.
Dang.
No, I admire. He's a good director, and he like really like. I think every instinct from a director would be like, let's make this a little more digestible at this moment. And he was like, screw it, like. So yeah, I was inspired by that.
All right, I gotta check it out. I meant to see
Okay.
it in the theater,
Yeah.
but just didn't get a chance to make it out there. And then I just had one more question for you guys. I know that this film is like serious and deals with serious subject matter. So what did you guys do at the end of a long day of filming to unwind and just to like lighten the mood?
Play
We
pool.
we're all basically all living together, so it kind of felt like we were at camp together. Um, and, obviously not in like a harrowing way. It's so difficult to talk about because we don't want to like take away from the seriousness of topic of the film and
Right.
survivor's experience. And at the same time, we had a really positive experience making the movie together, and um, it was a lot of friends like feel or feel Spencer. It's my husband's name. Like Spencer had a lot of, friends and crew from Detroit, and then a lot of the actors in the movie I was friends with before we started, like Lamar and I did Your Honor together. Aaron and Ari and I are friends and just life here in LA. So I don't know, we had a really fun team out in the
Yeah.
middle of the desert.
Yeah, I think we all get into this industry because we love it. We love
Yeah.
movies and we want to, feel that joy of the awesome moments on set. So I think it's and Hunter and I talked about this a lot. It's like it shouldn't be that serious. Like we're very lucky to be doing this.
Mm. Yeah.
Well,
And then I don't know, you get super into and cheer when you get even a, hard scene done, or
Oh yeah.
or a puking scene or
oh no. I can't even imagine having to do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
You
but
give Hunter a tequila shot, it comes back for
oh no.
don't tell my secrets.
you.
Oh, just one shot?
Yeah, lightweight.
Oh man. Uh,
Just kidding.
well, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to be here. I really appreciate it. It was very good to see you both. And everybody, be sure to check out The Wilderness, which is still in theaters, or it's going to be available on streaming December 16th.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you
Thank
for
you so
having us, Taylor.
much.
Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day.
You
All right.
too.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Taylor.